head, but I trust that you are well prepared for such a scenario.
Hoarders, they're here! Get them!
Treasure hoarders, just as I expected. In which case, please stand back.
Freeze!
You caught up with me? How is that possible? I had even prepared a
No boat could ever match the speed of the wind.
The wind... Drat! If I only had a vision. Or if I could...
This has nothing to... Additionally, in other words...
You...
But most disappointing, it appears that the vision...
Fine! I've had my eyes on...
Aha! So
I'd intended to win after watching the semi... Since there was no... I was convinced I prepared Drat. I know an empty... Fine.
You know, according to... Huh? Not to mention, it seems that it would be...
whoa,
If this is where talking gets me, then forget it!
Just you watch!
stand with me.
No! No!
Put down the vision and...
Huh?
What's wrong? It's up to you.
No, no.
Huh?
I take no pleasure when people are forced into a corner. That is when their greatest... But unfortunately, yes. From the moment I've tried many, though few tales. After seeing you come, why don't you give it a try? I see. No matter. This was expected.
Yeah, let's...
The story begins. He was once a good friend of mine. One day he asked me about a sword art of which he had heard, the Musono Hitotachi. I told him it can only be witnessed when divine punishment is administered. It is the pinnacle of the Raiden Shogun's skill, a symbol of ultimate power. But he replied, there must be one who can withstand it. There will always be those who dare to brave the lightning's glow. Then, the Vision Hunt decree arrived. People's aspirations were stripped away as the Raiden Shogun began to construct her ideal of eternity. While I was fleeing from place to place, I heard that my friend had challenged the Vision Hunters to a duel before the throne. A solemn yet brutal challenge. The defeated face divine punishment, while the victors gain a second chance. Perhaps he thought he of all people should make a stand. Coming face to face with the Musono Hitotachi was all that he truly desired, after all. When I arrived at Tenshukaku, the duel was over. I heard his sentence of divine punishment, his severed blade hitting the ground. Perhaps that was the glory he had yearned to witness. In his last moments, what expression was on his face? Before I knew it, I had stepped forward and snatched the dying vision and was running from the scene. All I knew was that I mustn't let his hope, which burned so brightly, become buried among the ice-cold statue of a god. Perhaps one day, I may come to find that all I have done is meaningless. But as a wandering samurai, I find meaning in...
Kazuha!
All right then. It's time. Allow me to gather the...
This will slow things down.